Before, before the movie, I was like, I gotta do a damn scene with a dog. And, and then by the end, I said, I love Olivia. Oh my God.
My husband left me the plans for his next job. All I need is a crew to pull it off.
Steve just saying he wanted me to write a movie with him was enough, period. But then when he said, it was about 4 women, great. And then when he mentioned Chicago, it was, it was a done deal.
This definitely felt like real women who are thrust together through these sort of extraordinary circumstances, and yet there's something about these women that feel real and sort of, I guess, ordinary in a way, the sense that they really do exist. They could exist in this city, and they do come together in this sort of organic way.
The best thing we have going for us is being who we are.
Why?
Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.
So I just think that the film is just a wonderful, wonderful example and metaphor for what can happen in a developed country that has the resources but is just full of corruption.
Because, when it comes to politics, especially now, and especially in a city like Chicago, it's complicated. And there's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, a lot of things that people don't want to see. And that's kind of what I think is so great about Steve, how he directed this movie, because he brings it right to the forefront.
I think one of the greatest sins man can commit against man is apathy, is lacking yourself in the lack of involvement in a struggle that you see as apparent to you every day. And there's no doubt that my character sees the struggle that the people of Chicago are under. But because of the patriarchy and because of his responsibility to his father and his cowardice, he just follows the nepotistic path.
Mr. Mulligan, your family's been involved in Harry's life for many years. I need help.
I don't see what I can do.
And I go back to people like Betty Davis, Greta Garbo, Joan Crawford. These pictures that were made in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, which were just, kick-ass, strong women pictures.
I love the way they chose to take care of themselves. That they didn't fall down into the grave and just die. That they made a choice that they were going to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. And maybe not in a way that's nice and pretty. Maybe that's in a way that's just as brutal as the men, but you know what? You have to do what is at your hand to do, always.